Decent crowd for this third round replay. Many of them hiding in the concourses until the last few minutes before the kick-off. But it's Tottenham who will get us underway. Christian Eriksen gets things moving in North London for Tottenham Hotspur against Middlesbrough. This first half, a player who, well, as he showed against Liverpool, can actually play right across the back line. Great versatility from the youngster. Big night for him, and it's away by Mejías, but it's a terrible clearance, and Lo Celso looks to make him pay, and he does. And with barely 2 minutes on the watch, Tottenham have the lead, and it was a gift of a goal given away by Thomas Mejías, Middlesbrough's goalkeeper.
Well, how many times have we seen that this season? Ball played back to the goalkeeper who's not comfortable on the ball. Instead of going long, he tries to play out from the back. Lo Celso reads it and then finishes it really well with the inside of his left foot. He obviously doesn't want to use his left foot, the goalkeeper. Mejías. And there's an easy finish for Lo Celso. What a start for Spurs.
What a start for Tottenham, and what an awful start for Middlesbrough. A tough enough task against this Premier League side without putting gifts on a plate. That was a stretch for Vertonghen, a little bit too much of a stretch as well, as Spence sends it through. And here's Mecha now. That's a lovely turn, and the first save of the night required from Gazzaniga in the Tottenham goal.
But all starts with Vertonghen being a bit sloppy here. He would say that Sanchez didn't play him a great ball, but he was really slow to react. That's the bit of skill, and then he tries just to pass it into the corner.
They've actually settled in the match reasonably well for the most part, but they might have some defending to do here. It's Eric Lamela striding forward, and Lamela pokes it past the outstretched boot to Mejías. It's Tottenham 2, Middlesbrough 0.
Since being converted to a right-sided centre-back, here he loses out to Eric Lamela. The next challenge from McNair is not a good one. He's got the pace to go beyond Fry, and it's another very good finish, this time with the outside of his left boot. Just rolls it beyond the goalkeeper. That's very composed from Eric Lamela. Now it is an uphill task for Middlesbrough.
Attempted pass to Eriksen. Little bounce, falling kindly for Lamela, who looks as if he might do something to hurt Middlesbrough every time the ball gets near him around their penalty area in this first half, but it was rather fortunate that the ball ended his way. It was a deflection which carried it to Lamela.
Yeah, they're having a bit of luck at the moment, Spurs, but they're not playing that well. But when the ball does drop for them, it's dropping for them in very nice positions.
Sessegnon looking to try and get back to something like his best form, which he admits he's not been in lately. This is a powerful run, a surge into the Middlesbrough penalty area from Ryan Sessegnon.
Lovely little 1-2. He was under a bit of pressure when that ball was played out to him. Made the 1-2 with Lamela driving forward. Yes, just gets a slight touch on this one.
Dug out by Howson. Much of the play still in Middlesbrough's half of the field. Lo Celso, Tanganga on the near side here. Japhet Tanganga! Oh, so close to number 3.
Well, Lo Celso does well here. He just takes that last defender in. Johnson goes narrow, he goes too narrow. The next defender should have been coming out. Tanganga does everything right by going for the far post, but just it bends away at the last minute. Comes off the inside of his foot rather than his laces.
Scuffed delivery that almost caused a problem there, perhaps by its very nature. But now Tottenham again, swift to break. Lucas Moura making a beeline for the goal and almost finding the back of the net. Well, that's how you move the ball from one end of the field to the other.
Well, the pass to him wasn't perfect from Lamela.
Referee's still not happy that everyone's back and standing where they should be. This is taking a little while to sort out. It's Wing who fires it in and pushed away by Gazzaniga.
Well, the Middlesbrough players that were on the end of the wall just duck here. It's a good free kick, but also a good save from Gazzaniga. He would have seen that coming all the way, but he gets a good bottom hand to it.
Tell you what, Stuart, needed saving. Light rain continues to swirl around the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. That was Son going for it. Still there, first to react. George Saville a little slow to get to his feet as Eriksson scuffs that one in, and it's a fine save from Mejias.
Gets it onto his right foot. 2, 3, only 4 players misses it. Clayton the first one, then Saville, then Sanchez. Decent save, he gets enough on it to take it away.
On by Gested. Here's Saville, and Middlesbrough have a route back into this cup tie. George Saville finds the bottom corner. Gested the substitute.
Millwall supporters will know all about this man. This is what he did at the Den. Racing on to balls played forward. Dynamic midfield play, and it's a decent finish. Zaniga might be a little bit disappointed.
Celso forward, the flick from Son, collected by Dele Alli here, looking for number 3. Lamela keeps it in. That was agonisingly out of his reach there. Winks. There goes the final whistle. And there was an element of hanging on there in the last few minutes for Jose Mourinho's side. Middlesbrough didn't give up. They got their goal late in the day. But it's back to the Championship for Jonathan Woodgate and his players. The final score, Tottenham Hotspur 2, Middlesbrough 1.
Subscribe now, only on beIN Sports Connect.